Black men are attracted to light-skinned black women with long hair. Do you believe that, Kathy Russell? You are co-author of The Color Complex. Right. Do you believe that?
Overall, yes, I believe that.
Mm-hmm. And is it your view that this is because of a white world that respects lightness?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's
so that the black man then internalizes this and sees lightness as better, sexier?
Right, right.
Is it akin to a white man being attracted to a blue-eyed blonde woman? These are the women in the white world we think of as sexy and beautiful, etc.
Right, and the comparison in the black world to the blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman is the light-skinned African-American woman. So it's...
Uh-huh. Is it true that in your own life you dated a man who wouldn't marry you because why?
Well, he said that I wasn't quite light enough to be his wife, but to bear his children. That was what he said. But I think it's not a personal vendetta of mine. I want to make that point up front. It's just something that that I've seen throughout my life, and that's why.
Yes. Your book includes phrases like "high yella."
Yeah, those are, those are terms that people use to describe others' color.
Uh-huh. But high yella is that good, or is it offered in a sneering way?
No, I would say that's offered in a sneering way.
Mm-hmm. But this has divided black families, has it not?
Oh, definitely it has.
And do we not have a lot of pain out there from men and women? I would think mostly women who took a lot. If you're light-skinned, there was a resentment.
Absolutely. And also, it's both...
Incidentally, what are you, just curiously, may I ask, on the scale?
See, and it's a strange thing. I have been everything from light to dark, and it really depends on who you're sitting next to. If I'm sitting next to this gentleman, I become lighter. If I'm sitting next to someone that's lighter than I become darker, and because I'm kind of in the middle. That's why it's all really crazy, because it just depends on how you see it.
But it's important enough for you to do a lot of work on this and to co-author the book.
Well, because I think it's caused people a lot of pain. And that, that's why we wrote this book.
You also tell stories of black parents who are disapproving when their children or a young adult, a teenager, brings home a dark-skinned date.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's not all black families. I mean, my mom isn't like that. It's just some that are like that.
You sit next to your co-author, Midge Wilson. You likewise are responsible for the Color Complex. You're a social psychologist from DePaul University. Mm-hmm. And may I say, it should be said, you're a white person.
I'm a white person.
Well, there was a time in this country when we might have had some tribunals that would demand that you prove it.
We still have it.
You're still right.
We still have it?
She could have one drop in her, you never know.
And that's all it would take,
That's all it takes.
As far as I know.
Yes, ask the people who wrote the law. You believe that, first of all, this kind of prejudice exists within the black community.
That is my understanding, and especially after working on this book, because
yes.
I think a lot of whites don't realize the extent of the prejudice.
Yeah. Tell us about your own, how the scales fell from your eyes. You're an academic, and you did a lot of scholarship on this. Tell us.
I grew up in the South, and I heard things white people would say, like light-skinned blacks are more intelligent. This is known as the mulatto hypothesis. And it's a very arrogant assumption on the part of whites that if they have some white blood in them, then that makes them smarter because they're more like us. Or you hear other things like dark-skinned black men are more criminally dangerous, more sexually driven. And there are all these crazy myths that exist in the white community about African Americans on the basis of their skin color.
Just to stop you for a moment now, we have the proverbial white person walking down the street at night, and coming the other way are black men.
Right.
Now the question is, who's going to flee to the other side of the street?
Right.
And in your hypothesis, if those black males are very black, the fleeing will take place with more urgency.
With more rapidity. Yes. Because there is a perception that the darker the skin, the lower the class, the angrier. And this isn't true. There is a color class hierarchy in this country, but there's no one-on-one relationship. There's no one-on-one relationship between skin color and intelligence.
And is it your view that the